Too many Toyotas. Hello everybody, this is Triple T or Too Many Toyotas here in person today. I guess I got somebody filming me. That's my brother. So anyway, engine's in the car. It's pretty nice. It's being held up by blocks of wood, like really, in a really precarious way where I don't want to even touch it. You can see it's right here, a block of wood there. Anyway, yeah, it seems to fit anyway. I haven't tried to put the hood on yet, but it seems like it's gonna fit. It has to move towards the passenger side a little bit, towards this way. So there's not a lot of clearance. If you look over here, there's not a lot of clearance between the balancer and the frame rail, so I have to move it this way just a bit. Yeah, but we should be able to do that. And I got these mounts here. This is the original factory Nissan mount. It goes right here. So I think what I'm going to do eventually is just cut this thing up, cut the ball off it, and then make a bracket for that. I actually got it for an 8092 Corolla, and then it ended up being too long, so I had to cut it off right here. See where my finger goes? There used to be like another hole and like a little bolt hole right there, but I just cut it off with the aluminum sawzall. So yeah, so we're just gonna start with that tomorrow. I put the original Nissan cross member back in here. It's down there, but as you can see, the exhaust exits like right into it, so I don't think that's gonna work. We're gonna have to maybe take that out and just make some custom brackets instead. Like down to the radiator support, like you can see the transmission mount would go here, so I'm thinking I'd just get a factory transmission mount and just kind of make like some bracket that goes across. In the back, I'm actually not sure yet, but we're gonna start working on that tomorrow. It's getting dark a little bit, so I got my clutch pedal in. I got the little master cylinder right here. The reservoir is missing. I got to get one of those. It's got to have like a 90-degree angle, and it comes up right here, I think. The guy who I bought that clutch pedal from neglected to send that to me, but he's a renowned hoarder of Nissan parts. I've gotten a few things from him. I got the coilovers for this car from him too. Which, by the way, if you were looking to put coilovers on your Pulsar NX, then it's these here are B13 SER Sentra coilovers. They bolt right up. The only thing is the rear doesn't actually have a sway bar on these cars, so you just have that sway bar mount, but there's no sway bar to put on it. So I guess I could add one if I really wanted to, but you know, that'd probably actually help, because this thing had some serious lift-off oversteer when I autocrossed it. So I think that's partially because I had Falcon Azzettis in front and Falcon Azzettis in front and some really shitty summer tires in the back. So that was yeah, I don't know. Maybe that was probably part of the reason for it. Also, I got a wiring harness for this thing. I got a AEM. It's a wiring harness for an AEM EMS4. I have one of those computers, but I'm actually not sure if it works right now. It's when we tried to use it with one of our race cars, it wouldn't communicate with any of the PCs we had. So I'm gonna give that another shot. We were kind of on a time crunch when we did that the first time, so we didn't really have time to mess around with the computer. So we just kind of threw it to the side and got something else. So I'm gonna try that, and then also I got one more thing to show you. I went to the junkyard today. And I got these, they're 1NZFE coils for 2003 Toyota Echo, and they're also in Priuses of the same vintage. Actually, well, it'd be the first gen and second gen Prius have these same coils, but if you can see, I had to, here, get a zoom in. Don't zoom in, just use the, but I had to take a little material off these. There's like a millimeter of extra material. Actually, let me grab the one I've already finished and I know it fits. So, you mean you have to take, I just took 36 grit sandpaper. This stuff right here, you just kind of take it, put it in the vise and kind of shoe shine it a little bit, and just get it a little bit off there, and then it fits real nice. After that, they don't fit if you don't do that. So I mean, there's this thing, I don't remember the name of the company. They sell a coil plate for this. You can bolt to the original holes, but I might, depending on, I don't know, they fit pretty snug. So, I mean, I don't know if I actually need that or not. I don't feel like they'd lift out if they... But I'll probably do it right and get the plate, but it seems like you wouldn't need it. But, I don't know. Anyway, I guess we'll call it a night there, and then tomorrow I might post another one if I get some mounts made. So, Triple T or Too Many Toyotas signing out.